Okay, so we're going to go through just a quick couple of things here. Level 1's pretty easy. So timing starts when you push start, and then start mashing A and B because you have to jump out of that cutscene. So you always want to hold A after every transition. Doesn't really matter what weapon you get here. Tumble's actually useful because you can use it to skip past some of these platforms here. But you want to try and get as much forward momentum off of those platforms as you can. So I'm actually going to start that over. You always have to hard reset after every attempt, which sucks. I have to remember to make save states while I'm doing this. So I held A going into that. Helps you get up to speed faster. This is normally what you'll get. You'll rarely get tumble for this screen. I think there's like a 1 frame chance of getting it without stopping. Okay, I'll put a save state here. So what you want to do, and this only saves a few frames, so it's not a huge deal if you miss it, is get a little bit of momentum boost off of there and then jump out of the water. So something like that. And then jump out of the water so you don't lose momentum. That frog always drops health. But you want to do the same thing here as well. Because you get like propelled forward a little bit. So you can kill these guys in 2 hits. 1 regular hit and 1 special attack without stopping. But I mean the first screen's pretty easy. Save state there. Use your iframes from your special attack to get through that guy. Sometimes he'll drop a weapon. If you fall into the water, just jump out immediately. You have a little bit of time to get out of the water without losing momentum. Okay, look at that. You got tumble. I hate getting tumble in the first screen, honestly. So kick through there, jump up, jump up. As you're jumping up onto this next one, do a special attack, and then you can jump and kick him. So this is really the only speed tech in this stage, is you want to get on these platforms here, these ones here, as early as possible because they push you forward. So I jump right about here. Pretty much as soon as I hit the pillar, I do a full jump. And that gets me on the platform pretty early. And I think you want to do a little jump here to get off that ledge, and then you can do another little jump to get onto these platforms. And it's the same idea. You just want to get on them as early as possible, so that you can maintain the most amount of momentum. It only saves a few frames each time, so it's not huge if you don't have optimal ones, but it does add up over the game. So you see I'm trying to get on as early as possible and jump off as late as possible. Same with this thing here, that little like waterfall. The one pushing you forward, again, you want to get on it as early as possible and stay on it as long as possible in order to take advantage of the forward momentum. And you want to jump off the ones pushing you backwards as fast as possible as well. Okay, so this is an auto-scroller, but there's actually a setup here. So if you hug the right side of the auto-scroller and dodge everything, I'll do this. I'll put a save state here. After this rat, there's going to be a platform that comes up. And if you walk off the platform just a little bit, like 1 foot off the platform, do a full jump and then kick when you're landing, you'll hit the frog on the first frame and always get the 9-kick sub-weapon. Like that. See, that one was a little bit late. See, now I'm doing it late. There we go. So you want to jump basically right about here. Oh. Of course, now I'm not going to get it. There we go. Because you want to hit that frog on the first possible frame, basically. Wow, maybe my paws screwed this up. Oop, that was silly. But yeah, that's the idea behind that. I always get it in runs, so my save state might have screwed it up having the pause there. But if you miss it by just a little bit, you'll get the 7 kick, which is totally fine for the boss here. This is just me goofing around. And then I like to leave this screen with about 15 to 17 orbs, personally. I go top route because you can get health here if you need it. You shouldn't need it, but you can. And then try and get onto these platforms as early as possible. Keep your jumps short. Hold A after that screen transition. And it saves a few frames every time, but for every screen transition it adds up. I mean, maybe about a second through the whole thing. I find 9-kick really easy to kill this boss with. And once his hand is about, you know, right about his nipple area, right about there, is when I'll jump into a kick. You kind of have to delay a little bit, otherwise you'll kick too fast and you'll miss him. So like that, I miss. If you just spam it, you'll miss every time. But that's level 1. Level 1's pretty easy.